fingerprint as well, fingerprint scanner. It's made from aircraft strength aluminum alloy. Nothing's getting into it. And if anybody tries, they're going to be blasted with an audible alarm. You can also get the added protection of GPS locating technology on it as well. The Gunbox's motto is defend responsibly. That's what it allows you to do. It keeps your kids safe from the thing that you use to keep your kids safe. It comes down to safe storage, quick access, so you can defend responsibly. Get yours today. TheGunbox.com. That's TheGunbox.com. Quick break.
This is The Dana Show.
I know when to go out. Know when to stay in. Get things done.
Talk lines are open now at 866-455-9797. This is The Dana Show.
DanaRadio.com. You can also find me on Twitter at DLash as well. Big news coming this week. I can't say what. It's not related to the book. It's something different. This has been a crazy morning. This was supposed to be it's supposed to be a relaxing morning, and then it just went all nuts. But it's good, and it's big news, so that's all I can say right now. Don't you hate it how I'm going to tell you a little bit, but not everything. I've been looking at some more of these flyers that Thad Cochran's people put out. I mean, I can't even. Some of them are so bad. They are so bad. They basically, let me just describe it for you. So the flyers that Cochran's folks have been putting out have a picture of Thad Cochran on one side, Chris McDaniel on one side, and then they basically say Thad Cochran likes black people. Chris McDaniel's a horrible racist. That's essentially what it is. And that's what he probably thought it was acceptable because see, his birthday even predates all freedom apparently. So I don't know. And then I had a couple of people it's so mean that you would mock his age. No, it's not, because someone who has been in office for over 4 decades and is almost 80 years old shouldn't be in the seat. And yes, I have every right to mock it, and I will. Hi, my name is Dana. Have you never met me before? I am one of the most irreverent, smart aleck people that has ever walked this planet. Kevin can attest to that. I would make Regina George cry. You don't know who that is because you don't watch that chick movie.
We talking about Mean Girls? I have finally seen Mean Girls.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, I have finally seen that movie. It's not really a chick movie. It's
funny.
It's a funny movie all around. So I don't really consider it a chick movie after watching it.
I consider it a chick movie. Really? I can't watch things like that Notebook thing. I don't watch that.
Yeah, that's a chick movie.
I saw parts of that.
And
I was like, that's ridiculous.
Mean Girls is funny all around. I mean, Tim Meadows has some really funny stuff in it. It's a funny movie all around. Yeah,
it is. It was well written.
I had to think about that for a minute, who Regina George was. But yes, I've seen Mean Girls finally.
Yeah, look at you. You know. I don't want people to feel dispirited. I mean, Kevin, you were on, did you have a nice vacation, by the way? I didn't ask you that.
Yeah, that's good. Just took a couple of days off. Did some St. Louis stuff I haven't done in years. So.
What'd you do?
I actually, over some of the vacation, went to the brewery for the first time in my entire life. I'd never been there before.
Can I admit something?
Yes.
I've never been. And I live right by it.
Don't waste your time.
I live right by it.
Yeah, don't waste your time. And I think there's a reason why I never went, because it was just, I wasn't impressed at all. They took us to 3 different rooms, and that was it. Didn't learn anything.
Really?
Yeah, I don't feel like I
hate me. Well, no, actually, if it was still owned by Bush and it wasn't InBev, then it would be one thing. But now it's InBev, nobody cares.
Didn't learn anything, really. I already knew there were 7 steps or whatever it is to make beer. I already knew that, and I knew there was beechwood aging. That's another thing they talked about. And we saw the stables. That was it.
Get to ride a horse?
No, I wish. Those Clydesdales are amazing.
They're amazing things. I lived right there by it when I lived in St. Louis before I moved to Dallas. Well, you've been to my house. So you were at my house there. And then certain evenings, you could smell the barley and hops in the air.
I will say that
brewing.
That is amazing smell.
Nice.
I do love that smell.
Right?
In fact, even here,
imagine sitting on your deck on a summer night and the breeze is going and you've got barley and hops in the air. Some people would be like, ooh, but no, in St. Louis, that's how it was.
Yeah.
That's how it was. So did you go? Well, you can't go up in the arch because they have that closed.
I did.
What else did
Actually,
you do?
I did go up in the arch. It was a couple weeks ago I did. So I took some time off and then took some time off again. I did. I went up there for the first time in a long time, and I realized there's a reason I haven't been in there in a long time. But if you're not from here, go and do it, because it's kind of cool.
Oh, it's completely terrifying.
But growing
it terrifies me. It's worth it, but it's terrifying.
Yeah, but growing up here, it's not a big deal. But if you're not from here, definitely go see it. Because also they're doing some great expansions to it, and it's going to be really cool stuff in the future.
Yeah, there you go. Very cool. Well, see, down here, I had the best brisket of my life, Kevin.
Yeah?
At Gas Monkey Garage. Gas Monkey Bar and Grill.
That sounds just like
That's what it was.
Cool name of a place that you have to check it out.
Well, you know the guys from Fast and Loud. It's their restaurant.
Oh, I see.
Best brisket I have ever had, period. And I am really hard to please when it comes to brisket. Really hard to please. And the only ribs I eat are St. Louis style ribs. I will not eat any other kind of rib. I will not eat no cheap cut rib. And St. Louis cut ribs, those are the ribs that's cut right. Get a little bit of fat on them, but just enough for the flavor, but not enough to where it's, it's like making up for missing meat or something. No. I still maintain that nobody touches St. Louis where it comes to ribs. But brisket, my gosh. Jesus, take the wheel. That was good. That was good brisket. Anyway, so when you come down to visit Dallas, we'll have to go there. You have to get brisket.
I'm a fan of the brisket. That's one of the things I try pretty much anywhere I go. That or pulled pork. So.
Yeah, pulled pork is good. See, now I'm starving. I don't know what my meal for metabolic meals is today.
Yeah.
I think it's like something with, it's always good stuff, but every now and then I'm like, I kind of, because I ate barbecue yesterday, because they'll have barbecue dishes and all kinds of stuff. So anyway, so I don't know what it is today. All I know is it's in the fridge waiting for me. Coming up, we're going to get into, Boehner is discussing the possibility of suing the White House over executive orders. We're going to get into that. The Veterans Affairs, the scandal continues. We'll also speak with Stephen Moore, chief economist for the Heritage Foundation. This is over all of the new economic news and the fact that our growth has shrank, plus more on Obamacare, plus Florida Man. Keep it here.
The Dana Show.
Get more Dana Show at 971talk.com.
This Dana Show podcast brought to you by Air Comfort Service Heating and Cooling. Need service, maintenance, or a new HVAC system? Air Comfort Service works 24/7, keeping area homes and businesses comfortable. If you have a heating and cooling problem, visit aircomfortservice.com.
Dana Lash is off and running, generating the buzz.
All bets are off at this point.
So great to talk to you, Dana. You're my favorite.
Dana, you and I are blood brothers for the American dream.
Dana Lash, the conservative alternative. This is The Dana Show.
The Constitution makes it clear that the president's job is to faithfully execute the laws. And in my view, the president has not faithfully executed the laws. We have a system of government outlined in our Constitution with the executive branch, the legislative branch, and the judicial branch. Congress has its job to do, and so does the president. And when there's conflicts like this between the legislative branch and the administrative branch, it's, in my view, our responsibility to stand up for this institution in which we serve.
Could this lead to an impeachment proceeding against the president?
This is not about impeachment. This is about his faithfully executing the laws of our country.
Yeah. This was a resolution that was back was it last year or like last fall or late last year? Something. Let me look. Daily Caller says December. That if the president doesn't execute the laws that he's been elected to execute and uphold, that the House can then sue him. And so Boehner confirmed that today, that it is in the works, and that he did confirm that there's a potential lawsuit against the president. He said that he has been consulting with legal scholars and plans to unveil his next steps this week or next. Michael Steele, who is the spokesman for Speaker Boehner said that further action is necessary because the Senate has not taken up bills passed by the House targeting executive actions. See? The House wants to limit all of the executive actions that the president has been taking. We want to limit all of the executive actions, even things like unconstitutional appointments to the National Labor Relations Board. The Senate won't take them up. Why? Because Harry Reid is the Senate Majority Leader. Now you understand even more so why I don't want Harry Reid as the Senate